Is this the most disappointing seaside town in Wales? Rhyl was once a beloved holiday escape on the north coast of Wales. Sunny sands, cheerful arcades, and summer memories. But today, it's often seen as one of the UK's most underwhelming seaside towns. So, what happened? Is this reputation fair, or is there more to the story? This isn't just about faded paint and empty shops. It's about a town caught between its past and future, where disappointment meets hope. Let's explore why Rhyl's name still stirs strong opinions, and whether it deserves a second chance. A seaside star that once shone bright. Rhyl's golden years date back to the Victorian era. With the rise of the railway network in the 19th century, coastal towns became holiday havens for working-class families. Rhyl, with its expansive beach and lively entertainment, stood out as one of the most attractive destinations in Wales. Visitors arrived in droves from Liverpool, Manchester, and Birmingham, filling up its boarding houses and flocking to its amusements. There was a joy to Rhyl, a sense of escape and excitement. It was the kind of town where memories were made. By the mid-20th century, Rhyl had fully embraced its role as a seaside hotspot. The town boasted a bustling pier, funfairs, open-air paddling pools, arcades, and theatres. Families took donkey rides on the sand, while crowds gathered for entertainment on the seafront. Marine Lake provided a safe spot for boating and water sports, and the miniature railway delighted children for generations. For many, Rhyl was the place where British summer dreams came true. The long slide into decline. But as international travel grew more affordable in the 1970s and 1980s, the tides began to turn. Flights to Spain, Greece, and Turkey were cheap, sunny, and increasingly reliable. Suddenly, Rhyl's unpredictable weather and aging infrastructure couldn't compete. The town's decline wasn't immediate, but it was steady, and by the 1990s, the signs were unmistakable. Rhyl began to lose its charm. Hotels closed, the pier was dismantled, and many long-standing attractions fell into disrepair. While some other seaside towns managed to reinvent themselves, Rhyl struggled to adapt. The result was a town frozen in time, one that felt left behind as the rest of the country moved forward. A town facing harsh realities. The economic situation only added to the challenge. According to the Welsh Index of Multiple Deprivation, Rhyl West has ranked among the most deprived areas in Wales. Unemployment, low household income, and limited access to services have created persistent difficulties for residents. While parts of the seafront were maintained, large areas of the town showed signs of neglect. Derelict buildings, boarded-up shops, and outdated facilities became a common sight. Safety concerns also played a role in shaping Rhyl's reputation. While the beach itself remains generally safe, parts of the town have struggled with high crime rates. Reports of antisocial behaviour and petty crime discouraged some visitors. According to recent data, Rhyl has one of the highest crime rates in Denbighshire, further damaging its image in the eyes of potential tourists. Visitors expect more and leave disappointed. Visitor reviews haven't been kind either. Many people who arrive in Rhyl hoping for a charming seaside experience end up disappointed. Online travel forums and review sites contain complaints about the lack of modern attractions, limited dining options, and tired-looking buildings. A recurring sentiment is that Rhyl has not kept pace with the times. Even when people compliment the natural beauty of the beach, they often contrast it with the state of the town centre or the general feeling of abandonment. That's what makes Rhyl so disappointing for some people. It's not that the town has nothing to offer. It's that it clearly could offer more. Real regeneration or just cosmetic change? Yet, amid the criticism, something important is often missed. Rhyl is trying to change. Over the last decade, significant efforts have been made to breathe new life into the town. Major investments from local authorities, the Welsh Government, and the UK's Levelling Up Fund have aimed to reshape Rhyl's image and infrastructure. The introduction of SC2, a modern indoor and outdoor water park, marked a turning point. With water slides, splash zones, and adventure play areas, it quickly became a hit with families and drew attention back to Rhyl for the right reasons. The Pavilion Theatre, another historic venue, has been refurbished and now hosts a range of performances, including comedy acts, musical shows, and local theatre productions. The promenade has seen some upgrades too, with new seating, improved lighting, and a more welcoming environment for visitors. Another key project is the redevelopment of the Queen's Market site. The plan includes a new food hall, retail units, and community space designed to attract both locals and tourists. While still a work in progress, it signals a commitment to long-term renewal. Local voices still believe. The local community plays a vital role in this effort. While Rhyl has its challenges, it also has a strong sense of identity. Many residents speak passionately about their hometown, defending it against negative press and pointing out the small victories: new cafes, cleaner streets, or improved public services. Social media groups and local forums reveal a genuine desire to see Rhyl succeed. People want to be proud of their town again, and many are working hard to make that happen. Despite these efforts, Rhyl's transformation is far from complete. Visitors still encounter areas that feel half-finished or poorly maintained. The contrast between the upgraded facilities and the older, worn-down parts of town can be jarring. This inconsistency is perhaps the most frustrating part for many tourists. They see flashes of potential, but also plenty of reminders of the town's troubled past. What Rhyl still gets right. The beach itself remains a highlight. It's wide, clean, and ideal for families. It's one of Rhyl's best assets, and on a sunny day, it rivals any in the UK. Marine Lake and the miniature railway continue to attract young families, and SC2 provides hours of entertainment. These aren't small achievements. They show that when Rhyl invests in itself, it can succeed. Affordability is another overlooked strength. Rhyl remains one of the most budget-friendly coastal destinations in Wales. While prices soar in other tourist towns, Rhyl offers accessible accommodation, cheaper food, and free beachfront activities. For many working-class families, that matters more than polished Instagram aesthetics. Disappointment doesn't mean hopeless. So why does Rhyl still carry this label? Because of the emotional connection people have to it. When a place holds so many childhood memories, people want it to thrive. When it doesn't, it feels personal. That's why Rhyl's decline has sparked such strong opinions. It's not just a town, it's a symbol of something that was once great. There's also the media narrative. Headlines highlighting crime, poverty, or failed regeneration plans have cemented Rhyl's image in the national imagination. While some of these stories are based on truth, they don't always tell the full story. Progress is slower than people would like, but it is happening. New businesses are opening, community events are returning, and more visitors are giving Rhyl a second chance. Rhyl's situation is not unique. Across the UK, many seaside towns have faced similar challenges. The shift in tourism habits, economic downturns, and long-term underinvestment have left scars. But what sets towns apart is how they respond, and whether they can bounce back. Rhyl may never become a luxury destination. It may not have the postcard perfection of Tenby or the grandeur of Llandudno. But it doesn't need to. It just needs to be the best version of itself. A place where families can afford a beach day, where locals feel proud, and where visitors leave with a smile instead of a sigh. Rhyl's story is one of contrast between what was, what is, and what could be. Though often labelled Wales's most disappointing seaside town, it's also a place of resilience and renewal. With continued investment and local pride, Rhyl may yet reclaim its charm. and surprise those who underestimated it. Thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell.